Namaste everyone. Welcome to second topic, that is business activities. Now in this topic, let us see what is our learning objective first. So in this chapter, we are going to study define business and explain its meaning, explain the characteristic of business activities, classify types of business activities, describe the nature and type of industries, discuss the meaning, nature and importance of commerce, explain the type of commerce, trade and aid to trade, explain type of trade, describe type of aid to trade, examine the relationship between trade, commerce and industry, and distinguish between organization, firm and company. So this topic or this chapter is divided in 10 learning objectives. First is define business and explain its meaning. So what is business? Right? It has been pointed out in the previous chapter that there are two types of human activities: economic or commercial activities and non-economic or non-commercial activities. Economic or commercial activities are of three types. First is business, second is profession and third is employment. In this chapter we are discussing business. Let us discuss the meaning, nature and type of business activities. Meaning and definition of business. A business is an economic activity. It involves sale, transfer or exchange of goods and services with the purpose of earning money. So in simple words, what you can say that business is an economic activity and it involves sale, transfer or exchange of goods and services with the purpose of earning money. So here the main motive is to earn money by selling or by transferring or by exchanging the goods and services. Goods and services are provided to satisfy the human want rather than for personal use. Business is an occupation and it comprises a wide range of activities. So here a very important thing, that business is an occupation and it comprises a wide range of activities. It is a sum total of all those activities by which desirable things are extracted from nature, transferred and processed by man and machine, and carried from place to place, stored through time and places in the hand of those who are willing to pay for them. So here what is happening? Here we are extracting things from nature which are desirable things. Those we are extracting from nature. We are transferring it, we are processing it by either by man or by machine. We are carrying them from one place to another place. We are storing them from one time place to another time, and finally we are placing it in the hands of those who are willing to pay for them. So here we are creating something and willing to hand over to those who are willing to pay for those things. Business is different from other economic activities which are profession and employment. That we have already seen that there are three types of activities. One is business, one is profession and one is employment in economic activities. So definitely business is different from profession and employment. A profession is an occupation requiring legal education and training. So in profession, legal education and training is must, but in case of business it is not so. It involves rendering personal and expert service in exchange of some fees. This is about profession. Chartered accountant, doctor, architect, lawyer carry on profession. So what they are doing? They are taking some fees for providing their service. Employment is an occupation wherein a person works under an employer to earn wages or salary. And employment is what? Here people are working under some other person for their salary or wage. Now here we have some popular definitions for business. Different economists have defined business. So let us see one or two definition, rest you can go through. First is L.H. Haney. Business may be defined as a human activity directed towards producing or acquiring wealth through buying and selling of the goods. Business consists of those processes by which desirable things are extracted from earth, fashioned and transferred by men and machine, carried from place to place and stored through time and placed in the hands of those who are ready to pay for them. So this definition already we have seen in the starting. So business may be defined as human activity. This is an human activity directed towards producing or acquiring wealth through buying and selling. So here the main objective is to acquire wealth by buying and selling of the goods. B.O. Wheeler, he defines business is an institution organized and operated to provide goods and services to society under the incentive of private gain. So here for some private gain, that means to earn money, what we are doing? We are providing goods and services to the society. Similarly, there are many more economists who have defined business. So you can go through each and every definition, and from these definitions it is clear that business, how we can define? Thus business may be defined as an economic commercial activity concerned with producing and distribution of goods and services with the purpose of earning profit. A person engaged in the business is known as businessman. The unit formed for the purpose of carrying on some business is called business firm or enterprise. So business firm or enterprise is the unit formed for the purpose of carrying out business, and the person who is doing this business is called businessman. And what is business? So business is an economic activity whose main objective is to earn profit by producing goods and services whose requirement is there, or for which there are persons, there are people who are willing to pay. So business may be defined as an economic commercial activity concerned with producing and distribution of goods and services with the purpose of earning profit. So here in the first unit we have seen the meaning, we have seen the definition of business. Now in the second unit we will see what are the characteristics of business activities. So let us see the characteristics of business activities. The salient features of business activities are given below. First is sale, transfer or exchange. All the business activities involves sale or exchange of goods and services of some considerations. Buying and selling of goods and services for a price are the essence of business. If there is no sale, transfer or exchange of for price, it will not be a business activity. So here in business activity what we are doing? We are selling or we are transferring or we are exchanging some goods for some price. For instance, cooking food for personal consumption does not constitute business, but cooking food and selling it to others for a price become business. So when we cook food for ourselves, or whether mother is cooking food for the family, it is not a business. But when we are cooking food and then selling it, then it become a business. So in business, sale, transfer or exchange is involved. This is the first feature of business. Second, dealing in goods and services. Every business enterprise produces or buys goods and services for selling them to others. Goods may be consumer goods or producer goods. Consumer goods are meant for direct use by the ultimate consumer, example bread, cloth, shoes, etc. Producer goods are used for the production of consumer goods, example material, machinery, etc. Services are intangible such as electricity, insurance, banking, etc. So here business is dealing in goods and services, right? What they said, that every business enterprise produces or buys goods and services for selling them. So here every business enterprise, what he is doing, he is buying goods and services for the purpose of selling them to others. Now the goods which the business enterprise are buying and then selling, they are of two types. One is consumer good and second is producer goods. Consumer goods means those goods which can be consumed directly. Example bread. Okay, so when Britannia company is manufacturing bread, he is manufacturing consumer goods. Similarly, clothes, they are consumer goods. Shoes, they are consumer goods because they are consumed directly by consumer. But if some company is producing some kind of machine which is used for producing some other thing, then the production of that machine is your producer goods. And finally, services. Services are like electricity which we are consuming, or insurance or banking. These are the things which we are using, but they are intangible in nature. That means you cannot see them, you cannot touch them. Okay, you can feel them. So services are something which we can feel, and business is dealing in services also. So when Reliance Infra is providing me electricity, then that Reliance Infra company is doing some kind of business. He is selling me his service, that is electricity. In the same way, when Britannia company is making bread and we are purchasing those bread, so in that case Britannia company is dealing in goods, Britannia company is dealing in consumer goods, because using bread we are direct consuming it. So second characteristic of business is they are dealing in goods and services. Now third characteristic is regular dealing. Business involves a series of dealings. A single transaction cannot be called business. Recurring purchase and sale is a hallmark for business. For instance, if a person sell his old scooter, it is not business, but if he sell scooters on a regular basis, it will become a business. So regular dealing means here in business we are doing activity again and again, same kind of activity we are doing again and again. So when I am cooking food and I am selling it, so I am not doing that on one day, I am doing that on regular basis, that is daily I am cooking and I am selling. Like hotels, they are cooking food and they selling to their consumers. So that is business. Anything which I do occasionally is not a business. Like I sold my scooter, so on one day I sold my scooter, next day I am not buying any other scooter and selling, then in that case that is not business. But if I am continuously buying a scooter from some place and selling to some other people, then it become a business. So in business there is regular dealing. Profit motive. Next characteristic is profit motive. A business is not charity. The primary objective of business is to earn money and acquire wealth. A business that does not earn a profit cannot survive for long. Profits are also essential for the growth and expansion of business. Business must, however, earn a profit by serving the society. So in business, our next motive is profit motive, that is every business is started to earn a profit. It is not meant for charity, right? If it is meant for charity, then that business will not survive in long run. Charity means what? Charity means they are doing something and they are not willing to earn profit out of that. So if they are not willing to earn a profit, then how they survive in long run? So in business, our main objective is to earn a profit. Creation of utilities. A business makes goods more useful to satisfy human want. It adds time, place, form and possession utilities to various types of goods. In the words of Roger, a business exists to create and deliver value satisfaction to customer at a profit. Okay, so creation of utilities. Utility is what? Utility is the what we can say that it is satisfaction to the person, satisfaction to the customer. So anything got utility, that means he or that object has got some satisfying power, that has got some satisfying power that satisfies human want. So satisfying power, human want satisfying power of anything is called utility. So in business, what we are doing? In business, we are creating utility for any object. Like a businessman who create furniture from woods, so he is adding some value to that wood and make it in furniture, and that furniture has got more utility as compared to wood. Similarly, the Britannia company, I again take the example of Britannia company, it makes bread. Okay, so that bread is adding more utility as compared to grain from which the bread was manufactured. So here in business, creation of utilities is again a characteristic. So far we have seen 5 characteristics. One is in business, sale, transfer or exchange is involved. It is dealing in goods and services. Third, regular dealings. Regular dealings means continuously we are doing same kind of thing. Regular dealing. Fourth is profit motive, and fifth is creation of utilities. Now the next characteristic is economic activity. Business is primarily an economic activity as it involves production and distribution of goods and services for the satisfaction of human want. However, business is a part of society and it reflects the aspiration, value and belief of the people. Therefore, business may be described as a socio-economic function. Economic activity, again, it is an economic activity. So, business is primarily an economic activity as it involves production and distribution of goods and services for the satisfaction of human want. So, business is an economic activity. It involves production and distribution of goods and services, okay, for satisfaction of human want. Seventh characteristic is risk. In every business, there is some kind of risk. Risk is an essential part of business. It implies the uncertainty of profit or the possibility of loss. So, there is always an uncertainty of profit. That means if we are starting a business, there is no guarantee that we earn a profit out of the business, and there is always a possibility of loss. In business, risk arises due to several factors. Example, changes in demand, theft, fire, natural calamity, bad debt, etc. So, these are various risks involved in the business. So, whenever we are doing some kind of business, it may happen that demand for those goods will vanish and therefore we incur loss. There could be possibility of theft, fire, some natural calamity. Okay. So, all these are risks involved in the business. Now, these risks can be insured while other risks, example loss due to change in demand, change in fashion, etc. cannot be insured. So, there are some risks which we can insure like loss by fire, okay, or theft, etc. We can insure them. Insure them means if any fire happen, then whatever damage I incur, I can claim for insurance company and they will reimburse me for the loss which I have. But if there is a change in demand or fashion, then whatever loss I have, no insurance company is going to give that loss back to me. So here in risk is involved. So these are 7 characteristics. First is sale, transfer or exchange. So we have understood what is sale, transfer or exchange. In every business, sale, transfer or exchange is involved. Okay, if there is no sale, transfer or exchange, there is no business. They are dealing in goods and services. We have seen that in business we are producing or we are buying and selling goods and services. There is regular dealings, that means on regular basis we are buying and selling the same kind of thing. Profit motive, so every business have profit motive, that is every business is done to earn a profit. Creation of utilities, so in business what we are doing, we are adding values, okay, to what we are producing. Every business is an economic activity and in every business risk is involved. So sale, transfer or exchange, dealing in goods and services, regular dealing, profit motive, creation of utilities, economic activities, risk, etc. are the characteristic of business. So I will stop my lecture here. In this lecture what we discussed, we have discussed the meaning of business, we have seen some definition of business, and we have seen some characteristics of business. In the next lecture we will start with types of business activities. Thank you.